I was posting anything. We posted stuff that we shouldn't have posted. The idea of being a YouTuber as a career was not even a twinkle in like anyone's eye at this time. So when I was 10 years old, and that was the summer of 2010, somehow I ended up on like American Girl Doll YouTube, and I decided that I also wanted to start a channel making videos with my American Girl dolls, which were usually stop motion animation, and sometimes I would just like do their voice while I video recorded. I did that for like 3 years. And when I look back on it, that is like the happiest I've ever been in my whole life. I was asked in a job interview one time, what's the hardest you've ever worked? And I didn't have a good like stock answer for that. And I was like, probably when I had my American Girl Doll YouTube channel when I was 10 years old. I would work from sunrise to sundown, just like moving my little doll's arm like a quarter of an inch at a time to like make a 1 minute long stop motion video with like shaky camera, bad lighting, but I had the vision and I had the drive and I didn't overthink it. I just decided that that was what I was going to do that day. I don't recall while I was working on those videos ever getting bored, hungry, tired. The first kind of crack in that happiness was a boy from school found my YouTube channel somehow, and he like sent me a message on YouTube. It was very, I know what you did last summer. He was like, I know this is your channel and I'm gonna tell everybody about it. And from an adult perspective, like that's really silly, but it was very serious to me. And I think that that was kind of the first time I felt shame surrounding my creative output or feeling like I should not share. It really sounds so stupid, like, but I think that really was like a defining moment in my artistic life. I don't know, when I was like 12 and getting to 13, I was feeling the pressures of like, dolls are for little girls. You need to like grow up. And like, this is cringe for you to still be into this. So I just kind of naturally stopped. And it's not that my interest had waned. Genuinely, it hadn't. I had to like convince myself that I didn't like doing it anymore because I just felt embarrassed. I cannot think of a single project since then, and I'm 26 now, that I have worked on and felt as passionate about as I did about that. And that is really depressing. But it also just makes me really admire my 10-year-old self. Like, I didn't know how to make stop motion and I didn't know how to like use editing software. I just was like, well, I'll figure it out. I really envy that girl. Once capitalism got super involved in YouTube, it felt so much more daunting to try. And people's standards are so high now for what they expect from a YouTube video that I just was like, I don't know how to do that stuff. I should not put my slop into the ether. But I just decided that like, I'm at a place in my life now where if I don't intentionally start creating again, I am going to lose that part of myself. Like every time that I have an idea and I don't do it, every time I do that, I feel like a piece of myself die. I don't think that my 10-year-old self, when she envisioned her like nearing late 20s, that my life would be wake up, work from 8 to 5, and then scroll on my phone and watch TV for the next 4 hours. Like, that's not what I envisioned for myself back then. Now, like, what I envisioned for myself was being like a famous pop star or author by now, and like her standards were really high. They're hard to meet, but I do think that there are things that I can do in my life to use my time in a more fulfilling way, because truly I do have enough time to dedicate to creative pursuits. I just want to get back into the habit of creating, because I feel so creatively constipated, one could say, and I feel sick about it. That's why we're diving back into the artist way. Whoa! I tried it once. I think I got about 4 weeks in, and I was having a good time. Other stuff was happening in my life, and I think if I record the process, it will give me a bigger sense of accountability and consistency. Diva, I need you to stop. My name is Kaylee. I didn't say that. So yeah, here I am, trying to bring back doing YouTube for fun. Join me if you want.